This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And what we have for you tonight is live Champions League group stage match day 1 action. It's Real Madrid and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one, Derek. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
Dissect the Real Madrid side.
Well, what you see is the centre forward dropping deep into midfield and the wide players making runs into the space he vacates. But that only causes a problem if the opposition get dragged out of position. However, they do play it well, you have to say.
And let's have a look at the starting 11 for Leipzig.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and 2 forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
It's the opening match day, Champions League group stage, match day 1, underway. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Chance to play it in. And a throw in here for Leipzig. Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, Stuart, what might we see in this section?
Well, in my mind, Real have to start as favourites. They have a good squad, lots of experience and a clever coach. If they don't finish top of this group, I'd be very surprised.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. And a good take under duress there. Well, the goalkeeper dealt with it admirably. Oh, he looks threatening. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
And the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick response from Leipzig following that concession? There needs to be. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Orban. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. It's looking promising. Oh, surely! And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Well, not the pass he had in mind. David Raum.
Well, there you can see Real Madrid haven't been able to control possession, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press.
Will he finish? And that's the hat-trick! Tearing upon this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and the strike could not get any better. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a goal this is.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Effective challenge. Wasteful from Real Madrid. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Takes the shot! Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. It's the opening match day, Champions League. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage match day 1 contest commences. And he read it well. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball 1. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Not messing around with that clearance. Oh, he's lost possession. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, a time for cool heads. Konrad Laimer. Nicely cut out. So a half an hour remaining. Abdelhamid. Well, out of play, under pressure. Well, they've decided to make a change. Konrad Laimer. And a fine tackle. Oh, he's through here! And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Abdelhamid. And they need to get tighter. And there's the feed into the box. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Schlager. Nkunku. Extremely sloppy in possession. Werner. Andrés Silva. Nicely timed tackle. Abdelhamid. Well, let's see about the cross. And not cleared away properly. And he clears it out of harm's way. Schlager. 5 minutes left. Benjamin Henrichs. Nkunku. Lima on the ball. And in the perfect position to read it. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, it's so vital to get off to a quick start in these group stages. They'll be happy with the 3 points, but now they have to back it up in the next game. 6 points and you're halfway there.
What a mouth-watering prospect this is. Two genuine heavyweights of European football, both with the potential to go all the way. It's difficult to pick a winner here. It's Real Madrid. They take on Bayer Leverkusen, and it's live on EA TV. Hello, it's great to have you with us. We've travelled today to the Bismarckstraße in Leverkusen. We're at the Bayer Arena. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we're looking forward to bringing you live Champions League action, the first leg of this round of 16 tie. It's Bayer Leverkusen. It's there for him. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So underway again with Real Madrid in front. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Aranguiz. Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why he scored so many goals.
Tar. Diaby. Now with Aranguiz. Jonathan Tah has it. Really good challenge. Real in a good position out wide. The danger not over. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Sustained pressure, and now they have the ball. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Aranguiz. Real Madrid coming away with it. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. And that's a straightforward stop. He read the situation defensively and did his job. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, the first half story has been written. It's half-time here at the Bayer. And they begin the second half in the first leg of this Champions League round of 16 tie. Not the pass he had in mind. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something here. Off the post and behind for a goal kick.
Well, that's a good effort. He struck it really well. He's so unlucky.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, disappointing end to the move. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And he has options available. And a fine cross. Real chance. And denied by the post. And a time for cool heads.
Well, how did that not go in? It was a great effort, you have to say.
So a personnel change then. Moussa Diaby. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Just 15 minutes remaining. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Now, who can he play it to? The clock is against Bayer Leverkusen, but they're still in this. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And they need to get tighter here. And still trying to get the shot off. The crossbar got in the way. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Can he finish them off? Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Schick. Might be a chance here. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
The final whistle, and Real Madrid hold the advantage going into the return leg.
Well, I thought they deserved to win, but it was a really tight game. They just had that touch more quality when it mattered, and I would still fancy them to go through in the second leg.
Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's made his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, he gave them a really hard time, didn't he? His speed, I thought, was excellent, and he took the winning goal so well. He was brilliant today.
And now this Champions League round of 16 first leg. the man to watch. Top marksman in the Champions League. Can he add to his haul this evening? Hello and welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we're ready for the Champions League round of 16 second leg. It's Real Madrid facing Bayer Leverkusen.
Well, I can't wait for this one, Derek. It's all set up for a really good game. Real have the lead, but I think this is going to be a really close tie today.
And he's in. It has to be, surely. And a goal! It's a two-goal cushion in the tie. And now we can say they're firmly in control of this.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Just to check on the aggregate score, it is 2-0. Making a bit of headway. Well, he's allowed his opponent to get past him. And Patrick Schick now, showing a real will to win the ball. Real chance. Can he find the net? And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined! Pretty convincing looking aggregate score of 3-0. Chances on. Abdullah. Well, great read there to intercept. Flojek. And space to exploit, maybe. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Yeah, obviously his goal-scoring record speaks for itself. He's just so difficult to mark. You give him a bit of space and he's likely to punish you. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I'm not up against him today.
Mastery of the passing game. Not a bad pass it was. Aranguis. A foul, but advantage played. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Oh, what an opportunity. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
Mitchell Bakker. Adam Flojek. Good pressure high up the pitch. Oh, good save. Well, not a red card, just a yellow. Interesting one, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, I think the referee's got that absolutely right. I don't think it was a red card. I'm not sure it was a goal-scoring opportunity.
And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. And now there's chance. It is pressure cooker time in the Champions League. 4 teams are left and the stage is set for an enthralling semi-final. Who will make it through to the showpiece event? It's Barcelona. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Hello from the Catalan capital and one of the world's great cities, Barcelona. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League semi-final first leg action coming right up for you. It's Barcelona facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, they don't come much bigger than this, do they? This will be a top-quality game between two of the best sides in Europe. Let's hope it lives up to its billing.
Here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Alisson begins in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts with Jordi Alba in the full-back positions. Frenkie de Jong plays with Franck Yannick Kessié in the centre of midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid.
Well, as you can see, the centre-forward drops into midfield and the wide players stay high up the pitch. When played well, it creates a numerical advantage in midfield and makes it difficult for the back line to know who to pick up.
And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. Advantage Barcelona. Pedri. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, he's loved this competition. He's scored some great goals, and unless he's marked really tightly today, I expect him to add to his tally.
Determined defending. And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. Alexander-Arnold. Barca maintain possession, advantage. De Jong. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And given away. A really top-notch piece of defending. Abdullah. Oh, fancy footwork. Big chance. And it's come off the keeper. Oh, great block. Well, just lost his focus for a brief moment. And now it'll be a corner. Abdullah. And it might be. And still danger here. And a time for calm on the ball. Lionel Messi. Here's Mbappe. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Mbappe. Being egged on by the crowd. Mbappe! And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there. Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Well, the defender deserves a bit of credit, to be fair.
Yeah, I think you have to give credit to the defending there. Just enough pressure to put him off at that vital moment.
Pedri. Now Jordi Alba. Pedri. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone. And underway now in this second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. And Neymar. Oh, good work by the keeper. Oh, he's given the ball away. Mbappe. That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Abdelhamid. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. And appeared to be on the cusp of being booked, but got away with that one. Well, no way to put a positive spin on that one. Disappointing.
Well, I don't think he'll be on the next free kick, will he? That wasn't good at all.
They couldn't maintain possession. Neymar. Mbappe. Return to Neymar. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. And the emphasis is on creativity. He's in with a chance. And foiled only by the crossbar. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, how did that not go in? It was a great effort, you have to say.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, now the focus is on keeping the opposition at bay. Comfortable in dealing with the ball played in. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. This might be ideal for the counter. And Neymar. And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. He must dispose of it here. Abdelhamid. Abdullah. And he's won the ball. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? Really needed to be spot on with the challenge inside the box.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Well, the fans are begging for a shot. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. It's a short one. And Lewandowski waiting. Defended well. Well, far from the ideal pass.
Y démosle el aplauso que se merece al hombre del partido. Con el 66, Alexander Arnold.
Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. And there's the final whistle. A thoroughly entertaining semi-final first leg. And I must say, Stuart, it bodes well for the return match.
Yeah, fantastic first 90 minutes, wasn't it? Exactly what you want to see at this stage of the competition. Let's just hope they can replicate that in the reverse fixture.
Mbappe. We simply have to focus on this man. Top marksman in the Champions League. Can he add to his haul this evening? Hello and welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you the second leg of this UEFA Champions League semi-final. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, the first leg was a really good game, Derek. It had action at both ends, it was an even contest, and it's set up perfectly for this second leg. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Committed challenge. Mbappe. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Corner for Barcelona. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Alisson begins in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays with Jordi Alba in the fullback positions. Frenkie de Jong plays with Franck-Yannick Kessié in the centre of midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And winning it back. Wasted possession again. There's a slide rule pass. It's got to be. Oh, a goal! And one that could really matter in the quest to make it through.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Barca maintain possession, advantage. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. And he's going to go back and issue a caution here.
Well, the referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
Mbappe, advantage Barcelona. Effective challenge. Sloppy in possession from Real. And providing width. And a fine cross. Well, they can keep possession of it now. And that is that. Half-time here on the... And they get the ball. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. The cross is on. Mbappe. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
The delivery from Neymar. It hasn't come to very much. And delivered by Neymar here. Well, decent save there. And increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. Well, it was a crowded penalty area, but the keeper's done well to hold on to that. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. And time for the change now. Ronaldo. Now Jordi Alba. Kessié. Gives it a go. And using his body to good effect.
Well, as it stands, they're on their way out. But a goal here would change everything.
They favoured a short one here. Really good block. Under pressure here. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need...
And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding. So 1-1 it is on aggregate. Cross played over, but no one can latch onto the ball. Christensen. He's given it straight to the opposition. Well, the attack looks promising. "15 minutes left for play. Neymar. Jordi Alba. Well, the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Kylian Mbappe. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner. Real chance. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Alexander-Arnold. 5 minutes left. Possession one. And support available. They've given it away. Going well. Oh, surely. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not... So back in business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more? Promising move from Barcelona. And let's give credit to the defending. With a chance. Can they cover up? Surely. Well, you have to categorise that as a missed opportunity. Haaland. And Christensen. Neymar. Virgil van Dijk. A very effective challenge put in. A real opening now. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Half-time in extra time. And they get the ball rolling. Well, the big question, who will come out on top? We're into the second period of extra time here. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Throw-in here for Barcelona. Ronaldo. Given away by Ronaldo. They've regained possession. Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. Sergio Busquets. On the attack, is there to be late drama? And a good-looking ball, just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
You know, there are many who felt it would go. And now it is all about the penalty shootout. And there it is, perfectly executed. Too much elevation, off the crossbar. Well, he went for power and might be regretting that now. And you've got to say, that was a wild penalty attempt. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. And he steps up to take the shot. Well, agonising for any keeper, nearly kept it out. And high into the top corner, outrageous. Job done from the spot. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. Oh, and couldn't convert. It all falls on his shoulders. If he scores, they win. That is a moment he would like to airbrush from history. Well, the responsibility is on his shoulder. He had to score, and he does. And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. And now a heaven-sent opportunity to win the match. And that, alas, went horribly wrong. And he scores! And it's gone in. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. And off the top of the crossbar. A goal here to finish it. And he finishes from the spot. What a moment. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you the second leg of this UEFA Champions League semi-final. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, the first leg was a really good game, Derek. It had action at both ends, it was an even contest, and it's set up perfectly for this second leg. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona.
Oh, they're in here, Derek.
Big chance. And a goal! That could make all the difference. They'll be determined not to lose this league.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And he's in. Flag raised for offside. Abdullah. Oh, no stopping him. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Jordi Alba. Out of play then. Barcelona throw coming up. Now Jordi Alba. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Well, they have the ball once more. He's in here. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
They must clear their lines quickly. Kessié. Kylian Mbappe. And he read it well, intercepting it. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Abdullah. And he saw the situation developing. That is that for the first half here. And they get the ball rolling in the second leg of this and they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Into the advanced position. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. And a goal! It's a two-goal cushion in the tie. And now we can say they're firmly in control of this. Just to check on the aggregate score, it is 2-0. Pedri. Lionel Messi. Kessié. Now with De Jong. Neymar. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? So a half an hour remaining. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Decent cross, but Jordi Alba with the block. And he was in the right place to intercept. Jordi Alba. The free kick goes the way of Barcelona. Well, he knows he's on his last warning after that one.
Well, I don't think it warranted a yellow card. He made a genuine attempt to play the ball there.
De Jong had to come up with the ball and did. Not the best challenge, free kick. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
"20 minutes to go. I must say, that wasn't a textbook throw-in routine, Stuart.
Well, that would have been a fine from the club back in my day. It's so sloppy.
Ronaldo. Real Madrid get the throw-in. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Lionel Messi. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Abdullah. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, he's given us away. Neymar. Mbappe. Oh, keeper dealt with it. It's Neymar's corner. And you need your defender to take charge. Messi. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. And there it is, the whistle. It's the end of the contest, and Real Madrid will ascend to the high altar of the Champions League final.
Yeah, they were decent over the two games. They created lots of chances, they played with great energy, and they had a well-structured game plan. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, that was a top-class display, wasn't it? He did everything right. He inspired them to victory here today.
And they get the ball rolling in the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. Big chance. And a goal! That could make all the difference. They'll be determined not to lose this lead. He's in here. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Into the advanced position. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. And a goal! It's a two-goal cushion in the... The most prestigious club competition in European football, and now it comes down to this, the final itself. Who will prevail? Stay with us for all the action coming up next on EA TV. This is where every top-level footballer wants to be after a long season. The Champions League final. Only two teams left in the battle for Europe's Premier Club competition. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this final tonight by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid up against Sporting.
Well, what a night, Derek. Two great teams, a perfect pitch, a magnificent stadium, and millions watching around the world. What more could you ask for, apart from maybe different commentators?
What can Real do from this position? Oh, the threat is there. Great pressure to win the ball back. Deciding to go inside. And he takes on the shot. Able to get a body in the way. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's loved this competition. He's scored some great goals, and unless he's marked really tightly today, I expect him to add to his tally.
And a throw-in for Sporting. Oh, managing to beat him. Can he convert? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Corner kick played in. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Another play for a Sporting throw-in. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. And intercepted it. They could nudge in front, and denied by the keeper. Impressive. Daniel Bragança, extremely sloppy in possession. Abdullah. How could he take them on and beat them? And space to cross it. Excellent defending. Can he put it away? Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Can they forge ahead? He's blocked it. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Could be. Oh, in it goes! The opening goal in the UEFA Champions League final.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
So the action continues. Let's see if Sporting can come up with an equaliser. And a tidy challenge. The first half here comes to an end. Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Well, very effective play in possession. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Inacio. Daniel Bragança. Clean challenge. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Intercepting it intelligently. He has teammates around him. Well, there to intercept. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Oh, the threat is there. Surely! And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. And Sporting will get the throw. Went in strongly, decisively. It has to be. It could be up for grabs. And a time for composure on the ball.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
And he has options available. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. They've regained possession. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. They need to get bodies back. Really vital interception. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Could cross it in here. Really good challenge. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute.